Yo, what's going on everyone? It's your boy Boone, coming at you guys with a brand new video. Let me just start this off by saying thank you all so much for all of the support on the giveaway so far. We have like 250 comments already, folks. That's insane. I've already gone through every comment. I've read them all. I always read all my comments. Thank you guys so much for all the nice words. It really does mean a lot to me. It just makes my day even better. I also wanted to say my homie is doing a raffle for a crazy box logo, the Shibuya box logo. One of my favorites, no doubt. Kind of goes with the theme of today's video, which is going to be talking about my favorite Supreme items. Go check them out in the description down below and go enter that. 15 bucks a slot, you guys, for like one of the rarer box logos. Like, this thing is freaking flame, I'm telling you guys. And he's a super trusted seller. We've done business a lot together. I would not tell you guys to go and work with somebody that I do not trust myself. So yeah, go check them out, description down below, you guys. Let's get right into the video. I'm so excited to talk about this, and I'm thinking about making this a weekly series actually. Let me know if you guys would like me to talk about some of my favorite Supreme pieces like every week. I was thinking of starting a series where like I talk about like unknown Supreme pieces, unknown designs, my favorite pants, hats, whatever. I kind of want to start making a couple different series on the channel that you guys can look forward to and expect and kind of give me feedback on. So let me know if you guys would like that to become a reoccurring video. I can totally do that, but today we're going to be talking about my top 5 favorite Supreme pieces of all time. I'm gonna say this list is very subject to change all the time. I'm always discovering new pieces or kind of changing my preferences with what I do and don't like, but I'm gonna lay out right now with you guys my 5 top Supreme pieces. Let me know what you guys think of all my opinions in this video down below. Leave a comment just like kind of discussing with me if you agree, disagree. My question of today that I want you all to answer right now is, what is your favorite Supreme piece of all time? I know, not a very clever question, but it's an interesting one. I feel like I'm gonna hear a lot of great responses, you guys. Just honestly, whatever you guys like, what's your favorite? You don't have to overthink it or anything like that. Like, it doesn't have to be some crazy, like, unique, obscure piece. It can be like the plain red on white box logo. It doesn't matter. Totally your own choice. But yeah, drop that in the comments down below for me, and let's get into the video, you guys. So to start it off at number 5, it was hard for me to choose where to rank these pieces that I like so much, and even just to put like pieces into my top 5 is very difficult. Like I said, I would like to make more videos like this for you guys because I know a lot of different Supreme pieces, and I really enjoy just talking about older Supreme pieces. You'll like notice in this video, I don't think there's any really newer pieces that I talk about throughout this whole vid. I definitely am a fan of older Supreme seasons. So my number 5 pick, I'm gonna have to go with the Supreme North Face collab By Any Means Necessary jacket. I really like the down version of this, but there's also kind of a shell version. I like every colorway. The yellow colorway is gorgeous. The reason I like this the most out of any of the TNF collabs is just because of the meaning of the phrase by any means necessary. If you take it in like a literal sense, I love just like the thought behind it. By any means necessary, you can accomplish anything, and it's true. If you apply yourself to anything in every way that you can, there's no way that you will not succeed in that single thing. I really do enjoy that term. I think it's a very true and relatable one to all of us. Also just the historical meaning behind it, the Malcolm X speech where he was talking about that way back in like the 60s. That I love, like when a Supreme piece has history to it. A lot of them do, and this is definitely one of them. Just very famous phrase that's been seen a lot in culture. I love this phrase. I love this jacket. Like the spell out, the look, the aesthetic, the history, just everything on all cylinders. It's a go. I love it. Definitely my number 5 piece. So now my number 4 pick, I'm gonna have to say, is the Supreme Sherpa pullover fleece. I don't know the proper name for it. I do know it's called the Sherpa something. This thing is insane. Like, I only really like the black and the cream colorway. I don't really like the other 2 colorways. I think there's a teal and a red. But that cream colorway to me is absolutely amazingly just like so simple. Looks gorgeous. I'm sure the quality is amazing. I've never had the blessing to actually touch one myself. If you actually watched my Supreme like lookbook opinion video, I was talking about how the Supreme Sherpa they're dropping this season that they already dropped, I thought was super flame. It had the old English text and it was a reversible. Low-key wish I had copped it, but I have a flame Palace Sherpa on the way, so it's all good. But this Supreme Sherpa is just one of my favorites because it's so basic, super clean spell out, and I just think it would go so nicely with so many things. I don't really have any white jackets, but I think this would definitely be my go-to if I had to get a light colored jacket. I love this thing. It's very simplistic, definitely the cleanest out of all the items that are in this list. Yeah, I really want to get one of them, you guys, but they're expensive. They're like $600 or $700. All the items in this are expensive though, so who am I kidding? So my number 3 piece, this one's split between 2 different things. I wanted wanted to just make my number 3 every photo tee that exists. I pretty much like every single photo tee. Like, I think it's such a cool concept by Supreme. Definitely one of my favorite like designs they've like had reoccurring ever. My 2 favorite Supreme photo tees have to be the Kermit one, which I own. Thank God, finally got that. That was my grail for a while. As well as the Raekwon one. I love the Raekwon one so much. They got the Uzi with Elmo. It's just so flame. Like, that is such a cool piece. I love the Kate Moss one. The Gucci Mane one's a more recent one. Love that one. I really like the Mike Tyson one. Like, I like them all. It's so difficult for me to actually pick out like which one's my favorite, but I'm gonna have to go with Kermit, Raekwon. Those are like the 2 that stand out to me the most. I actually just realized that it's kind of funny. My 2 favorite Supreme photo tees involve Elmo and Kermit. Something about them being incorporated into Supreme is so cool to me because they're just like from my childhood, I guess, and seeing them now be on like the forefront of a super huge brand, it's interesting. It's very cool to me, I guess, and I like it. So yeah, that's my number 3. My number 2, this is where it got hard. Like, honestly, like I've said a billion times already, every pick in this was difficult. Just choosing between my number 1 and my number 2 was not easy either. I thought about this for a little bit, and I think my number 2 is gonna have to be the Supreme Varsity jacket. It is so amazingly nice. Like, if there's one jacket I wanted from Supreme, it is this. Just everything about it, the tiger on it is just so OG. Like, it looks like a normal like varsity football or like baseball jacket, but at the same time it's got these Supreme little hints to it. Nothing too much. You got the big S, you have a little Supreme spell out on it. Cardi actually wore this and like flexed the hell out of it. Like, I swear Cardi's wardrobe is goals for me. Like, I hate saying goals about stuff, but honestly Cardi has got the Supreme game on lock and I respect it. I totally wish I had what he had. I love the Supreme Varsity jacket. That would honestly be such a blessing to cop one of those one day, but they are hard to find, you guys. They are rare, especially in good condition. I love varsity jackets. I love the look of them. I would love to get a Supreme one. This is definitely a number 2, if not a number 1. This one was definitely hard to like put it number 2, but the number 1 definitely earned its spot. Before I say the number 1 though, however, I would like to give 2 honorable mentions in this video. The first honorable mention is to the Supreme Cost tee. I actually have this tee. It's just a tag by Cost, a New York writer. They wrote Supreme and it looks so nice. If you actually like look at it for a while, if you don't know graffiti too well or how to read it, it's kind of difficult maybe for you to see the Supreme in it. That's something I love about this t-shirt though so much. It's very hard to recognize. Like, it says Supreme spelled out on it, but not many can actually tell it says Supreme on it. Once you actually see the Supreme, like, it's a beautiful hand style. Cost is a dope writer. Definitely like one of the OGs in New York. I just love this piece so much. It's low key, but at the same time, if you can read graffiti, if you enjoy graffiti, or if you know Supreme super well, you'll know what it is. I believe it's from like 2012 or something like that. The one I got myself was for 70 bucks. Such a steal. I'm blessed for that. My second honorable mention is just the motion logo design in general. I think this is maybe one of my favorite logos Supreme's ever done. I've never really seen any kind of motion like branding like that where it's like a blur. Like, I'm sure it exists everywhere because originality is dead, let's be honest. However, I think that like Supreme just did a great image with it. It looks so sick. The fact that it was an OG, really old design, they brought it back, I think is super cool. It looks awesome on the Vans, looks awesome on the hoodie. I would love to get a black hoodie, oh my god. I actually have one on the way in navy, t-shirt, motion logo t-shirt. The hats are super sick. Just the whole like drop for the motion logos was so dope. So bummed I missed out on it, but what are you gonna do? So now that we've gotten everything else out of the way, you guys, it's time to pick my number 1 favorite Supreme piece of all time. I've actually said this in a video before, you guys. My favorite of all time Supreme design is the Born Alone, Die Alone Morton Salt bootleg copy. It's such a sick shirt, just like aesthetically so pleasing. The Born Alone, Die Alone message is very true. You could say it's edgy, but it's also like just, I don't know, it's an interesting phrase, I guess, because it sounds so harsh, but at the same time it's reality, and reality is harsh. I like that meaning behind it. I love the Morton Salt logo, one of the best logos ever, honestly. And I love like the fact it's like rainy city vibes. Like, you know, Seattle's got that rainy city stereotype with it, even though it doesn't even rain that much. Come on, folks. Like, I know I'm pale as hell. I know I don't get a lot of sun, but it doesn't mean it just rains all the time. It's cloudy, okay? I love this shirt. I think this like thing could go with anything. Every colorway I love. That black colorway though, like, oh, oof. Oh my god, the noises I'm making right now should show you guys just how much I like that shirt. Honestly, Supreme really does kill it with their designs, you guys. Hate on Supreme all you want. They copy designs, I know, I agree, they totally do, and it's whack. But at the same time, they also upgrade some stuff like the Morton Salt logo. Supreme just like kills it, honestly. The fact that they've been just staying up with so many like designs, just pumping out so much stuff over the last like 20 years or so, it's insane, you guys. So please drop a like, let me know if you guys agree or disagree with my top 5. Also, please tell me your top 5 or your just favorite item of all time. I would love to hear it. I hope you guys have some good ones picked out. Also, you guys, please do tell me if you want to see me do this with like shirts. I can do it with jackets, shoes, hats. I could do top 5 like worst Supreme items, top 5 accessories. There's so much I can do with this. Just let me know what you guys would like and I can just totally deliver for you. I'm a delivery boy, you feel me? Like I come through with what you need. I'm not gonna cut this video off. I'm getting a little extra. I think it's the time now. Thank you all so much for, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm getting too excited. It's been your boy Boone. I'm out. Peace.